Today I'll be taking a look at the GB5. I'll throw it against some other balls, I'll throw a full game with it, but let's get started by throwing this a few shots. That's not the worst thing you can see. Keeps on moving. Oh my God. Ooh. I'll throw one more shot and then I'll talk about how it fits in my bag and compare it against some of my other balls similar. I have a few games on the ball so far. The Game Breaker series has been really good in the past, so I was very excited to see another benchmark out from the series because I'm always looking for another benchmark ball. The main thing I look for in a benchmark ball is that it does two things. It's in the middle of my bag and it can do a lot of things, so I'm comfortable on almost anything. This seems like it's gonna be that ball. It seems like it's pretty continuous, still pretty smooth, so I can throw it on something longer, it'll still continue, it'll still read the lane, and something a little bit shorter, it might still be smooth enough to get away with it.
Turn around. Turn around. Your tag's sticking out of here.
Is it? Oh my God, that's embarrassing. I look like a fool. Shout out Spencer Robarge for fixing my tag. I've seen a lot of great things about the Game Breaker series in the past. A lot of people seem to like this on tour. I've seen a lot of people like it in general. And it seems to be a really good benchmark shape. I'll compare it against my Sensor Solid after this last shot, and we'll kind of see how they differ. That was dead over my toe, but happens. I tried to throw the Sensor Solid in the same spot and see what happens. I've loved this ball from straighter. It always hooks. It's pretty continuous still. It's been great on house, so I'll see kind of what the difference is. Okay, so I stood in the same spot, tried to throw it over the same spot. It's pretty similar. It's the same kind of shape. It's still a benchmark ball. It's still symmetrical. It's still solid. They're both kind of lane shined. They should be similar. I love the Sensor Solid from straighter because it's a little bit more rolly. It picks up a little bit earlier than the GB5, whereas I might be able to chase it a little bit further left with the GB5 and still see that good continuation. Oh my. So now I'll try my Troublemaker, which I've found to be a little bit longer and a little bit more continuous than the GB5. Has a little bit extra surface on it right now, so hopefully I'm still right about it being pretty continuous and a little bit longer. Since the Troublemaker has a hybrid cover stock, it does go down that a little bit longer, and with my drilling, it gets around the corner a little bit harder. Try to make a little bit of adjustment and get it to strike, but I just find it interesting that the GB5 kind of fits in the middle of these two as benchmark shapes. And when I'm talking about these differences, they're pretty small. They're all still somewhat similar, but they just offer a little bit of a different shape that I can kind of trust on different stuff. I'm all right with that one. Before I go on to a full game, I'll throw a shot with the GB4 Hybrid. I think they're very good complements to each other. Right after the GB5 benchmark shape, I can go into the GB4 Hybrid. It still picks up at the right time, but it gets down the lane a little bit further and a little bit more continuation. So I'll see kind of how it compares. Staying in the same spot, see what happens. Oh. Yeah. So I sent that one a bit right, got down way further, and it took a turn. I'll throw another shot with it, and I'll see if I can slow down and get a little bit further left of the GB5 with how much continuation this ball has. I'll throw a full game with it now. I think with how the lanes are oiled, it's not very easy. It's definitely not a house shot, but it's not impossible. I think if I get 220, that's a really good game. 200 wouldn't be bad, but let's try to get 220. I didn't think that had a chance, so Spencer does not believe I can shoot 220, but we'll see. Just keep making good shots. I know it'll go through the pins when I hit the pocket, so. Oh, that's terrible. The last shot wasn't the best, but we're still gonna move a little bit left. And that's what you get for moving left on a bad shot. Gotta make a good shot now. Spencer Robar just watching. It wasn't a bad shot. Gotta move a little bit left, I think. That last one wasn't bad. I think that was the right adjustment, but we're gonna need some good shots and some strikes to get to 220. That's not exactly what I expected. Oh, that wasn't the worst shot, but I don't know if I moved enough. I don't have my spare ball down here, so we'll just have to throw straight at it with a reactive ball.
What are you talking about? It's right here.
Oh, shoot. I didn't think I brought it down here, I'm not gonna lie. That hurts. 220 still out there, but I need them all. So we're gonna have to make a good adjustment and an actual good shot, so. See, the problem is now, if I move a ton, I don't know. I'm just gonna test my luck. Oh my God. Hey, that would have been a messenger on regular pins, so I'm taking that. Oh, hook. That. I do need one more. I hope I can hear the heckling-ish from Spencer. Well, we'll throw one more. Oh. I threw that one out the window, and I was hoping that maybe something would fall a little bit. I didn't get to 220. I got to 210. I don't think that's terrible, but I think that's more of me shot making than the ball. Struck every time I hit the pocket, so that's a good sign. Left makeables, except for the 4-9, which I can't do much about, so not the worst game. I'll throw one more shot with it, get an actual strike, get an actual good shot, leave off on a high note. I'll move a bit left and just hit on it at the bottom. See it move. Oh, that's so disappointing. I wish I was on real pins because there's no way that doesn't send a log. Still got to throw another strike before I end this. Got to end on a good note. That's a good one to end on. So I think it's a really good benchmark shape. Not exactly the game I wanted, more of shot execution. When it's hitting the pocket, it's striking. When it's not, it's leaving makeables. That's why I want out of my benchmark ball. I think this is gonna go in my arsenal. I think I'm gonna throw this one a lot. And check out for some more videos, watching some of my past videos. Let me know some of the kind of videos you might wanna see in the future, some balls you might want me to review. So let me know down below, and see ya.